This is section 1.1, expressions and formulas. So just to review order of operations, first we do grouping symbols. Okay, remember grouping symbols can be parentheses, brackets, which there's a couple kinds of those. Fraction bar, remember for that you do everything in the numerator and the denominator separately, and then simplify. Absolute value bars as well can be grouping symbols. Powers, remember that's just another word for exponents. Next comes multiply and divide from left to right. Those happen at the same time from left to right. So multiplication doesn't necessarily come first, it's whichever one happens first from left to right. And then same thing for addition and subtraction. So you might have learned PEMDAS to remember those. Okay, that's fine, but just remember that there's actually only 4 steps. P for parentheses or grouping symbols, E for exponents, and then multiplication and division are left to right. Those happen at the same time. And addition and subtraction are left to right. Again, those happen at the same time. So evaluate this expression if m is 3 and p is -4. So the first thing would be to substitute the numbers in for the corresponding variables. So 3 for m and -4 for p. Then we do our order of operations. So grouping symbols are first, so inside these parentheses. So we have -4 and plus -1 or -4 minus 1, which is -5. So everything is simplified inside the parentheses. The next step is exponents. So we have -5 squared. Now be careful if you use a calculator and you type -5 squared in without parentheses, it's going to give you -25. You should know that -5 squared, which is -5 times -5, is positive 25. So make sure if you're typing in the calculator you have to have parentheses. And then last addition, 3 plus 25 is 28. I want you to try these 2 examples, so pause the video here. Alright, let's see how you did. Again, substitute in the numbers for the corresponding variables first. Okay, then grouping symbols, so parentheses. 3 minus a negative, remember that makes a plus, so 3 plus 1 is 4. Next comes exponents, so 4 squared is 16, and 16 plus 12 is 28. Alright, this one, 12 divided by 2, since it's right next to the Q, it's multiplication. And you could put parentheses for the multiplication if you'd like. Now, a lot of people want to go straight to this multiplication here in the middle. But remember, division and multiplication happen at the same time from left to right. So since the division is to the left of multiplication, you're going to do that first. 12 divided by 2. Then we get to do the multiplication. 6 times -1 is -6. And then -6 plus 4 is -2. And that's all there is for evaluating expressions.